Well, the final report looks into an incredibly important topic at this moment in the crisis. Historically marginalized groups have been negatively impacted by both the public health crisis of coronavirus as well as the economic crisis that has ensued. This has amplified many social movements addressing social injustice, such as Black Lives Matter. This brief looks at a couple of key topics. One is the relationship between trying to build in societal resilience and the need to address the roots of inequality and injustice. And more specifically, it looks at some of the tactics that investors are taking or considering to help address inequality in their own portfolios. Well, this report focuses on the role of investors, alongside policymakers and philanthropists, in addressing the root causes of inequality across a number of dimensions: race and ethnicity, socioeconomic, gender, and others. Most investors are considering this along two dimensions: looking internally and the representation amongst their teams and within their organizations, and of course externally, how they can support their investees in extending their reach with their products and services to those communities and populations that are most adversely affected by this crisis. One thing that is important to note is that many investors have identified the fact that they are still very much learning and trying to address knowledge and resource gaps and how they can best address inequality through their investment process. Our co-investment convenings through the R3 Coalition have featured a number of topics, including health, food security and agriculture, as well as water, sanitation, and hygiene. The most recent convening actually focused on a different topic: post-secondary education and training of adults. One of the co-investments featured was that of Chance International, the Future of Work Fund, which focuses on providing African youth with employable skills to help them achieve gainful employment. This comes at a really dynamic time on this topic in the market, with the GIN's Impact Measurement and Management team having recently launched the Quality Jobs Navigating Impact Toolkit, which helps investors understand how they can look at not just the quantity of jobs, but the quality of jobs throughout their investment portfolios.